Hey, welcome back to the video. I've never really tried for a serious opening type thing like that. I don't know. I could, but I don't care. It's still consistent because always start on that same screen. It just, you know, I don't know. I figured out the reason why it happens, and also know the reason why I still do it. Well, I started doing it because when I first started recording, that was like I like vowed to never play the game unless I was recording. So whenever I went to record, I would start on that screen because I would go to record and then I would open the app because I would not have been playing the game beforehand, so the game would not have been open already. And then, I just kept that because I liked having that sort of few seconds of getting right into it and not worrying about anything. I don't know. Plus, it's consistent, and I like being consistent. So, yeah. Squeaky chair is consistent. Hey, are we gonna get a train this episode? I hope we don't, but we might. I might as well use that skill. I never really do that, but it doesn't matter because it always gets refilled right there. Refilled. Reactivated. I don't know, fucking unleashed. Is that what they call them? Yes, that is what it's called. Well, the other bits are called activations, so I don't know. I just had a really big burger and it was awesome. Like we went to a diner type deal, diner bar kind of thing, like family owned or whatever. I don't know. Probably not family. I think it was like a couple or something that started it, and they still run it or something. Fuck this trident. I'm about to get fucked over by a trident. Okay. That would have been ridiculous. It came close to it, though. Came very close to it. As for ranking, we are climbing, but not as quickly as I would hope. Saturday, I'm holding a yard sale, so I'll make some cash. I gotta get some shit together to sell. I don't know, I have a lot of things. I just need to box them up and decide what they cost and, separate them by cost, or at least have them so that most of the things are visible, or this is the wrong team shit. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I have to be up early for that, apparently, so I can catch the flea market traffic, I guess. I don't know. My mom knows about that, and she says, wake up early! And I'm like, fine! Yeah, I knew something was wrong there. Okay. But, yeah, I really do have a lot of things, so fucking gotta go through it, get rid of it. I got some fries over there I want to be eating later. I just brought my fries back from the place because with a big burger, 3/4 of a pound. I've had an entire pound burger before once, but I was very, very hungry. It was on the way back from a vacation in New Jersey, I believe it was. It was me and my father just sort of on our way back, and we saw a diner and we were hungry, so we stopped there, and they had like a half-pound burger. And then they had a double cheeseburger, which was 2 of the half pounds. So it was a pound of meat total. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to eat that whole thing. And I went and I did, and I ate the whole thing. And it was fantastic. I believe it was also like the first burger I ever got medium. So it was like juicy as hell, and it was awesome. And now I always get burgers medium, because I like them very juicy. And not dry as shit, because I don't salivate that much. And it's like whenever my mom is making burgers, I always have to make sure she takes mine off before everyone else's, because she fucking, kills them twice, really. Like, she makes them super dry, and I'm like, no. No, I don't like eating it like that, so take it off. I don't know. Very picky about my burgers. Not really. I'll kind of eat anything, I guess. Like, I don't eat often, but when I do, I'm a really big eater. Like, I can eat a lot, and then it'll last me a long while. It's pretty fun, actually. How the fuck are we still on Challenge 3? Jesus Christ, this Fenrir is a bitch. Yeah. I don't know why, but I've been using a certain word more often recently, and I don't know if I want to say it. Because only like 12% of you will get offended. I think the percentage could be up now, but it's the I don't know. I say this C word a lot to myself now. I don't know why, but it's just like there's something satisfying about it. But I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's not as bad as the N word. But I do still have a female audience that I don't intend on completely insulting. I need to cultivate the female audience because girls are fantastic. You know, I can say that, right? I can call all women fantastic. Or the majority of women. Yeah, the majority of women are fantastic. I've known some women to be less than fantastic. That's not the nicest thing to say, but I don't care. Just along the way, I will be naturally saying things that makes me look like a worse and worse person. Because it's kind of true. But, okay. Whatever. Yeah, like, I ain't afraid of you. Like, way down the future, somebody's gonna come back and be like, this guy is the worst person in the whole world. I don't know. I don't try to offend too many people, but I'm also not afraid to say some pretty crazy things. I don't know. There are a lot more crazier things that I could be saying that I haven't yet. I don't know. I want, like... Like, right now, I don't want to scare too many people off, but when I can have that buffer, then I can go crazy. Also, about to get fucked by a trident. Maybe. How much is that gonna do? Yeah, I'm scared. I am scared. Fuck you! Yeah, we're gonna get fucked by a trident. God damn it. She's a fucking cunt. That's the word... right there. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I'll say it once per season. How about that? How do you like that? Last season I said the N word once. This season I'll say the C word once. Although they're really not. N word's kind of worse, but they're only worse because society decided that they're bad words. Like, I don't know. We could go into a whole thing about profanities and shit like that and fucking... I don't know, like, bad words are only bad words because we decide that they're bad, and holy shit, I don't know why I still do that. It's like there's so much of a chance that they'll die, and when they die, it's so annoying because it means that it's inefficient, so I don't want them to die. I want them to die by the hands of a maiden dealing, you know, the max damage, you know, the 9s, but if they die by a few points over their health, then it's a fucking waste of battle points, so it's really annoying when that happens, and I don't know why I still attempt to make it work. Scared. Could have tried to adjust there, but... Hey, I used that word thing that I use now. Sometimes. It'll catch. Just like 9s will catch. And Giga will catch. Probably. Who the fuck knows? Like, it's a steady rise, but it's a really slow rise, my popularity. It's still, like, the numbers tell me that it's going up, but very slowly. But it's going up, so, you know, hi, how you doing? I can estimate I'll probably be a millionaire by, like, 80? It seems kind of hard to be a millionaire as a YouTuber. I don't know, I'm sure there are a few. There are probably a few. There are definitely a lot of big ones, but it's that sorta, Jesus, what the... I think I combined kinda and sorta. But it's like I was listening to a podcast that mentioned this, but it's like a superstar economy where everybody wants to make it big in this sort of thing, but it's like there's so many people that very few people actually do make it big comparatively. Like there are very few people that can actually make a living off of this. Well, when you look at the numbers, it kind of seems like a lot. But when you take it the percentage, it's like, yeah, I'm willing to bet it's like 10% of all people that have ever had a YouTube channel have been able to live off of their YouTube channel. So, I don't know, it could be more than that, but live comfortably, maybe. And like, I don't know, because I don't really have any marketable skills right now. So, just kind of like, this is what I do, and if this can get me somewhere, then that's great, but if not, then I kind of need a real job. Fuck this Trident. Oh my god. You know what she is. I don't need to say the word. I don't know why. I've just been saying that to myself a lot recently. It's a very powerful word. I would say it like 4 or 5 more times, but I am afraid of offending my favorite gender. So, yeah. I'm allowed to say that, right? Gender is a big topic as well. I wonder if I have any fans that are not male or female. It's a thing that people do. It's a very, very low percentage of people, but I do know a few people that are like that. And they're also, you know, there are people that were born male and decide they're female. And there's a lot of things I could say about that, but I don't want to piss people off. Just saying that what I would say pisses people off, like, oh, there's the train. But just saying that my opinions, when stated clearly, would piss people off, kind of hints that it's not doesn't fit well with the general opinion of the people that identify as all that. But we're not really here to talk about that. There are a million things I could say, probably bring like psychology and shit into it, but in the general, I don't care. Like, I get that it's like I could try to explain it, but people would get offended. And in general, I'm not going to offend any particular person for believing in it, but if you want to argue it, then I will. It's kind of the same with religion. I don't hate any specific people for following a specific religion, but I will also argue to death whether or not your religion exists, because it's fun. So there you go. And some people are really stupid, but that's fine. You should already know my opinion on stupid people by now. It's not good. It's not a very, very high opinion. But let's see if we can get the luck shot here. Can we get the luck shot? Come on, baby. Yeah, that's the luck shot right there. I mean, it was a 2 out of 3rd shot, but we did it anyway. If she would have activated Siri in the middle, then we wouldn't have gotten 9s. So I was banking on the luck, and also because if I did it the safer way, then it would have taken much longer. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, I need to grind. I don't know. Make some money. Throw all my fucking money into this game. Also need to have a buffer of money so that I can pay some insurance and gas while I'm looking for a job. So selling a bunch of shit is a good idea. There are a pretty good amount of things that I could make some money on, which is cool. I might sell my lamp now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. There are a shit ton of pennies in it. So I'm not sure if I want to sell the lamp with the pennies. Because I don't know how much the pennies are worth. But it's a cool lamp. I have a lamp that I made out of a soda bottle, and that's it. A soda bottle and a lamp bit, and I filled it to the brim. Not to the brim, but filled it a lot with pennies. I cut a hole in it so that I could put more pennies in, and I wrote pennies on it, and I have a really shitty handwriting, and I feel like I wrote it wrong, so that'll kind of bring down its sale value, because it's like, if it didn't have that, it would look very nice, but it just has a weird hole in it, and terrible handwriting that says pennies, because I'm an idiot. And also the lampshade is weird, because it's, like, the bottle is a Fanta bottle, and I kept the Fanta on it, and then the lampshade is like a Coke bottle, and I tried to put a different Fanta thing on there, but it wouldn't stretch, so I had to use a Coke bottle as well, so now it's got the Fanta and, like, a Coke wrapped around it. It might be a Pepsi now that I'm thinking about it. Yes, it's Pepsi. I can kind of tell by the symbol. Oops, damn it. I was looking at my bottle. And it's also, like, it's weirdly balanced where the lampshade doesn't stay on very well. But I don't know. I also have a lamp that's made out of like Legos and shit. Well, it's like the Bionicle pieces, the little, like the clippy bits or whatever. I don't know. It's designed to clamp onto things. I don't think it's worth that much. I don't know. I'd probably get like $5 or something for it. They just dump out the pennies and in the other lamp, I mean. I don't know. Or make new lamps. I could make new lamps and then sell those by Saturday. I think I have a bunch of lamps that I just don't have anything to do. Like, just fucking... I don't know. I don't know what I would make them out of, though. I don't know. That was a big old hobby of mine back then. I feel like I've made 3. Yes, I've made 3. I've made one that was like... I made the bottle one, and then I made a Lego one where it was a cube where all of the sides except for the bottom were Lego studs. So, you know, you could put shit on it and just kind of have it there, and it was cool, and it like stuck out on top of the cube. But that one, like, it was very, very fragile, and it broke in the move, and I didn't like have anywhere to put it, so I was just like, fuck it, whatever, don't need this thing. It's probably in a box somewhere, now that I think about it. So maybe I'll just try to sell that one, because it might still work. But it wobbles weird, and if it's not completely upright, it doesn't turn on. I'm not sure. Maybe if I hot glue a lot of it down, then I can sell it better. That does raise the question as to if I want to sell my Legos. Because I do have a shit ton of Legos that I just don't fucking use. You know? Just a big old box of Legos that I just haven't used in a really long time. And I don't know, like, I want to keep them around in case, you know, I just have a hankering to just play with some Legos. But I'm not sure if I would ever really, because I mean, like, I have my phone and shit, and it's just like, I've never been creative since the age of 10. I just haven't done anything creative, so I just don't. I'd have to get like $20 for them. It's a lot of Legos. It is a lot of Legos. I could probably, god damn fucking I'm an idiot because I'm looking at things, but also that's the second time I've used the word hankering. I also used it at the beginning of Defense Witches, at the beginning of the Defense Witches video, and then I made a comment in the description asking whether or not people knew what hankering means, because it's a pretty southern kind of word, and it just basically means a really strong desire to do something, but it is pretty southern. Hankering and reckon are kind of the southern words I still kind of use, just because my family's like that, and I could do pretty good southern accent, because I grew up around a lot of people like that. People talk like this. Real people talk like this all the time, and it's very natural to me. It's very natural. I like doing it. It sounds fake. It does. But people do this, and I don't know, I could just do an entire fucking show talking like this. I wouldn't mind much. I had a boss once. I ain't had too many bosses, actually. My mother, her boyfriend, and one other guy. But the boss at my fruit stand was a pretty southern guy. He didn't talk like this, but he did have a little drawl to him, and he said some things, and then I just caught on to it, and I would talk like this. When I got angry, when I get super angry, I'll talk. I'll get a lot more southern. But I don't know. Haven't really talked like this in a good long while, but it's not like, it's strange, because it's not who I am, but it's who I could be. I could try to be a lot more like my family. Shit like that. It does feel fake, because it is kind of faked, but it's got some roots to it. But I don't know. I got family down in South Carolina, which we might visit. We might visit that pretty soon, just because I don't know. My mother mentioned it to me not too long ago, saying we should go down there, and if it ain't for too long, then I wouldn't mind pre-recording some episodes and having Dave deal with all that. But I don't know. So I gotta sell some shit, right? That was my southern accent then. If I want it. If I want it. Ooh, wait. That would probably kill her skill. Yeah. That did feel kind of fake. Because it was. This is how I've talked for all my life, but I just have family that talks like this. So I know how to talk like this for however long I want to. This feels a little bit more natural. I gotta kind of slip into it, you know? But I don't know. I wanna make an example of southern anger, but I don't know what to be angry about. Well, if I get a little bit like this, I'm like, oh god, you know, I might have done it a few times. Just like getting really upset about something, and I get a little bit like fucking, god fucking, I don't know. That was a bit more like like my boss when he got angry. He was a hard man, like a dude you would not want to fuck with. Just like seriously, like scars and shit all over his like he had I believe they were from a knife fight where he didn't even have a knife, just a dude assaulted him with a knife, and then like he decided from that point on, okay, I'll carry around a knife. But he has this giant scar from like on his neck and like up to his from his ear to his neck, and scar on his stomach as well, all from like the same fight. It's like, it's so like it's there, it's right there, and you look at it and you're like, holy shit. And like one day he told me, like he was talking about it, just, you know, it just kind of happens. And he's just like, yeah, I got this scar from a knife fight, and I'm like, holy shit. I've been always curious, but like some people don't like talking about that stuff, but he didn't care. He was proud to show off that he got fucked up in a knife fight and came out winning. So, yeah, he was a very scary man. I would not want to mess with him. I mean, like, I feel like he's killed some people. Probably. Who the hell knows? I think. No, it wasn't him, but he was there, and the other guy who owned the whole place, but it was getting too old to run it, who we worked with for a while. He once caught somebody stealing his corn out in the fields, and he fucking rammed him in the side with the truck. He was trying to get away in a car, so he rammed him with the truck. And he'll like shoot at people at night at the if they're trying to get into the stand and shit, because he lived right next to the stand, the guy who owned it. So I don't know. Southern people are terrifying, but Oh goodness, now I just want to fucking do a little bit like this. I have talked like this, not like this, but like some of this is digging into it a little bit. But I can talk like fucking however the fuck I want. You know, it's my voice. I don't. I've never been fantastic at accents, but you know, that's just kind of the one. Like, I could try for some type of English or British or no, it gets weird. I don't know it very well. I recognize it and I hear it and I know it as in that I understand it, but I can't recreate it, I guess. And I can only do impressions if I have a quote to work with. I can't create something new out of a voice. I don't know. like a Christopher Walken. I don't even fucking try to do Christopher Walken. Completely forgot what Christopher Walken sounded like. So that doesn't even matter anymore. Never been an accents guy. Never have. I don't know. Like, I don't have the best voice in the world. I'm not like actually not super good at controlling my voice. I just like I don't know, I do this because I do enjoy talking and people do like my voice, and I'm not like I don't have a terrible or annoying voice. I have a very natural voice that's good for talking a lot, but I also like I can't do voice acting because I don't have that sort of control over my emotions, and I can't like I can kind of sing, but there's just some stuff I just can't do. And obviously if I got training then I could, but I'm a very lazy person, so I don't care. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I would like being a teacher. Yeah, I want to be a high school teacher. That's what I'm gonna do. I would like, cause you know I get to explain things and talk for a while, and math teacher specifically because I couldn't be an English teacher because I wouldn't write anything. I wouldn't like I could I could be an English teacher as long as the criteria for being an English teacher doesn't involve writing, which obviously wouldn't make sense. But if I didn't have to write anything, if I could just like kind of show up and explain to them how vast my knowledge, who the fuck is messaging right now? How vast my knowledge of the English language was through words, then and they would be like, hey, yeah, okay, cool, you would make a great English teacher. And I'd be like, yes, thanks, you're right. Because I could do that, and I could grade other people's writings, probably. I just wouldn't want to write them on my own, because I don't write. I don't know, I could try to write. It's very possible that maybe it's something I enjoy, if it's something that I can do with my own leisure. Because I'm very well spoken, to use something my sister told me once, and not to brag, but I don't know. I don't know. I should probably end this episode, see what this guy who's blowing up my kick wants. So, take care of yourself.